Morning, everybody. You know what time it is? Bottom line Thursday.
Thursday.
I think it is.
Brad.
Yes, with CV squared. Love it. Having
Hey,
fun.
Brad.
I'm trying to give excitement out because my topic isn't that exciting. So I gotta people
Ramp up the intro.
built up. Yeah, built up.
We need some intro music maybe now, Brad. Just get
Oh,
everybody hyped
that'd
up for
be
your
great.
topic.
Like Eye of the Tiger in the
Yeah,
background.
Yes.
And yeah, some montage. Anyhow.
we
So
don't pay royalty.
you're gonna kick me off being your guest soon if I keep being this sarcastic guy. Okay, so a lot of groups going through renewal right now, and
Yes.
the fallacy you often hear is, if only we were larger, we could probably avoid these rate increases,
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
right?
Quite a bit.
So let's talk about the largest employer-sponsored health plan in the world. And quiz question, who do you think holds that title?
Europe?
Well, I have Brad's Bottom Line Thursday newsletter pulled up right in front of me, so
Yeah, I'm just
I
really
can give you
scared to
the
do
answer. But I'll let Mr. Bowling answer it. I'm cheating.
It's got to be somewhere in Europe because it's got to be, right? I mean, maybe Canada?
Believe it or not, it's right here in the US. It's the federal employee
Oh,
health
Yes.
benefit program. So all federal workers, or most, I don't quite know where they draw the lines, but 8 million members. So retirees, former retirees, family members, spouses. So, and just to scale that, a couple months ago, we talked about CalPERS, which is the California program they have. That has 1.5 million.
huge.
So theirs went up. We already talked about this, like 10%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fed's one, they're asking employees to contribute 7.7% more for next year. And
Wow.
it was a similar, although not exact percentage, that costs went up for the federal government as well. So I think it puts to bed simply being large helps you avoid this. Now, I'm not going to say it doesn't
Right.
maybe open up some things you can do because you're large,
Right.
but it doesn't avoid the problem that costs are still going up.
That's fascinating.
So there
Well,
you go. I hope my energy on the front end get us through that kind of
we
pain.
love to say you can't hide from your claims, no matter how big, no matter how small, right? Your claims are going to dictate costs. So, you can't point the finger at your carrier or your reinsurance carrier. If your claims are horrible, guess what? You're going to be paying more.
Yeah.
But-
It's interesting if you've got 8 million people who are also coming out of COVID with delayed care. They're experiencing the exact same thing as some of our smaller groups. People are having worse conditions diagnosed because of delayed care. They're going now in for more procedures because they feel comfortable doing so. I mean, that's across the entire country. That shows that, our clients are not immune to that. The federal government plan is not immune to that because that's what we're seeing in the market.
Yeah.
You would think with 8 million lives that it wouldn't hit a plan that hard, right? I mean, you got to think that the laws, it's how can it go up that much when you have that many belly buttons to spread that risk out?
Yeah.
But
It was similar last year.
yeah.
And here's the data geek in me. So we talk about trend, right? The fact that healthcare is going up, utilization is going up, but often it's costs us really going up. So I would argue the larger the plan, the more statistically credible it is. The
Right.
fact that one, unlike our size groups where one claim could make or break a good renewal or a bad one,
Right.
it won't
That's
happen
true.
on a group that size. It's just noise. So it's going to follow that normal distribution. So check your old stats book from college, right? But it's going to be about as perfect of an indicator of trend as anything I can think of.
That is well said.
And so I think that's
Good.
why. So
Well
if
said.
going up, it probably indicative trends going up for the reasons you guys mentioned, that, kind of that pre-COVID holdback, and now it's showing up.
Yeah.
Contracts are updating where people need to get caught up, get paid fairly, providers for what they feel they missed out on utilization. Yeah.
But then you think about that too. I mean, that's 7.7%, like you said, of something that's very predictable and very creditable. So I mean, they're going to have the large claims that are going to skew it, but that's averaged out.
Yeah,
That does make it very clear.
yeah,
You know, buyer, we must do a bad job communicating this to our clients because I've got a renewal, I got down to 5%. And
Yeah.
their loss ratio is 112.
Yeah.
And they're
Wow.
saying this is unfair. It's
I
now,
will.
it might be unfair that you can't, that your budget can't handle that. But at the end of the day, it's almost like we have to tell every client expect 7.7 to 8.5, right? And if
Yeah.
we're below that, that's because your claims are below that. I mean,
Yeah.
or you have a carrier that's just willing to maybe lose a little profit to
Get
get
it
on the
renewed.
market share, right?
It is interesting. Yeah.
Man, I can't
Yeah.
believe that many belly buttons and it's still going up that much. It's a good point.
I'd like to be on that committee that decides that.
No, I'm good. I like my job here.
No,
I don't want to.
yeah. Like you said, that's literally something that you start working on the next year in March, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and it's a 9-month process. I mean,
Yeah, right.
yeah, good
So
stuff.
there you
I
go.
like it, Brad. Thank you for sharing again this month. You had a great newsletter. Obviously, I didn't read this one.
Now I need to research Europe because I'm sure it's
Oh man, it's
all
gonna be crazy.
yeah.
Do
Well,
that
thank you again, Brett.
Brad. I mean, we're in the fourth quarter, so obviously you have nothing to do. But yes, we'd like to see some follow-up research on
Yes,
what is trend in other countries.
yes. And I'll even dive deeper into like Estonia and some of those lesser known places.
Like it.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're counting. Thanks, Brett.
Great
right.
newsletter this
See you,
month, Brad.
everybody.
Thanks so much. We'll see you.
Yeah, take care.
All right, bye-bye.